In this episode, we're camping on this tiny river island. We're heading out for another island adventure. Today we're in Scranton, Pennsylvania, home of the TV show The Office, also home of the Lackawanna River. Now this is a pretty narrow river, and we're going to a tiny island that I've scouted out on Google Maps. We just had a pretty big rainfall, so the water's gonna get moving fast in certain areas. I'm hoping this island didn't get washed away. I've done a lot of kayaking and a good amount of fishing, but I've never done any kayak fishing. So today we're gonna give that a try. As you can see, I'm in my inflatable kayak, and I don't think an inflatable boat and a hook are gonna do well together. So we're gonna need to be extra careful not getting this boat hooked. Normally you'll find me kayaking out in the bay or the ocean. This is a really new experience for me. Ooh. Yeah, this is new. I think it's a little deeper here. Let's get back in. Look, I don't even have to paddle. I'm just chilling, going with the water. This is nice. So serene out here. Trying to keep an eye out for any good fishing holes around here. You know, this looks like a pretty good piece of cover. I feel like there might be some fish around here. Let's drop anchor and give it a shot. Today I'm really hoping to catch a trout for dinner, so I'm using this lure called a trout magnet. Heard really good things about this lure, so I'm gonna give it a try here. Kayak fishing is not as easy as it looks. It's kind of hard to cast in these weird angles. You know, I'm thinking maybe we try to get in here a little bit. What could go wrong? Let's try to do it from here. Maybe I'll let this drift out. Oh, what was that? What? Looks like I gotta improve my knot tying skills. It just came right off. And now I'm gonna try a little bit of power bait. I got this rigged up on a swivel and an egg sinker. Whoa, just saw some kind of fish over there. That looked big. You know, I'm starting to get thirsty, so while that bait's hanging out, I'm gonna filter some water. Brought my water filter here. I'm gonna drink from the river today. That water's the perfect temperature. Tastes so crisp and clean. Really very minimal flavor. It just tastes like spring water. I have to remind myself that we are in the middle of a major metropolitan area. You'd never be able to guess what's very wooded and wild here. We've been hanging out trying to fish in this spot for about 45 minutes, so we're gonna move on. Got about 3 miles to get to the island. See what else lies down the river. All right, we got some decent rapids right here. That's fun. Nice and calm right here. This is such a different vibe than kayaking out on the bay. Really cool. Had to pull over for a quick pit stop, and look what I noticed. I think that's a piece of coal. I think I'm gonna take this with me, see if we can use it in our fire tonight. What is that? Whoa. Oh, I would totally check that out if we weren't in the middle of these rapids. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whew. So much different than being on the bay, but equally as fun. This plant that you've probably been noticing all along the river, I believe that that's an invasive species. You can see it really takes over all the other vegetation. I think I see the island. Oh, hi. All right, here we are. Wow, this is some strong current here. Well, we made it to our little island here. I'd have to say this is the smallest island that we've ever camped on. Just look at this thing. I was kind of worried we wouldn't even have a place to set up the tent, but it's looking like right along here, it might just work. Look at this. This is sweet. You can see how high the water's been before. This is not something to try when the water level's rising or when there's any rain in the forecast. Well, there's a phone here. Here's my phone. Someone else's phone. How did this get here? This person actually put a phone number to call them at if this is found, so I'm gonna try to get this returned to them. What a journey to get here. I'm gonna start getting camp set up, try to start relaxing. So you can just see how tiny this island is. This is really something. I am very amused here. Now there's no chance of rain. The water level should not be rising at all, but out of an abundance of caution, I am tying down the kayak using the anchor to this tree here. This is our view right now. Really cool being here. I'm gonna drop a line into the water, see if I can catch some trout, but if not, I did bring some leftover pizza. Well, I got my line snagged on the mainland over there. Guess that gives us a reason to go explore. Well, we left our little island. This is pretty cool. Are you serious? Is there another phone here? Oh, this is a really neat looking pool of water right here. I'm gonna see if we can catch something here. All right, we're gonna give this panther martin a try. Spent another half an hour trying to fish on the mainland over here. Didn't catch anything as usual, but still gonna have a good night of camping. Let's get back to our island. Home sweet home. Look at how there's water beneath our island. That's a little disconcerting. Let's see if what I thought was a piece of coal is actually a piece of coal. It's coal, baby. It is glowing red, man. That is so cool. For dinner, we're reheating some pan pizza from Alfredo's Pizza Cafe, as seen on The Office. Whew, I am ready for bed. Good morning. I am waking up feeling so refreshed. You can see how close we are to the water. You can literally see it through the tent. Gotta say that was 10 out of 10 white noise to sleep to. I was out pretty quickly last night. I am so stoked to start my day here. Wow, what a beautiful morning. It is just gorgeous out here. Had an endless supply of tinder to choose from last night for the fire. That was convenient. Now, I did bring a little something for breakfast, but I want to see if I can catch a trout again. I want to thank y'all for your patience when it comes to my fishing. I feel like I never catch anything, but I'm still trying to learn. This area looks kind of promising. Love all the patterns in this foam here. Look at all these tadpoles. Man, I am hungry. It's already 2 in the afternoon. I was fishing for probably 5 hours. Thankfully, I got a few snacks I can munch on for my breakfast. This might be the last episode here in Pennsylvania, but I do have one other idea. I'm kind of on the fence about if I'm gonna do it or not. But after that, the next stop's gonna be the Jersey Shore. Got something really unique planned for over there that I'm really excited to do. Water's deep enough right here for me to be able to use the island as a makeshift dock. I'm gonna bring the boat around and get it loaded up. Now this is convenient. Yeah. You didn't see that. Always make sure you tie the anchor securely, I guess. Well, until the next one.